Today I'm making a video for Amazon customers that do Amazon returns at the UPS store a lot. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because I want to show Amazon customers, um, and I'm not saying all Amazon customers are like this because some of them do know because they do read their instructions, but there are a lot of Amazon customers out there that are either confused because they are conditioned in a way where they do so much Amazon returns that when they started to do them, it was always free, and they are just conditioned to believe that it is always free, and that they don't have to pay anything whatsoever. And also, there are Amazon customers out there who just refuse to read their instructions, and they get really, really mad when they're told otherwise. And so I just want to make this video to clear all confusions and actually show Amazon customers out there that the ones that believe that it costs nothing through the UPS store always, that is not true. It's just simply not. Some return processes do require packaging materials, and it does require you as the customer to provide packaging and tape for your item. Now, I'm going to start off by showing you this QR code on the screen here. This is the most famous QR code that everyone is used to with their Amazon returns. Pretty normal, right? And this is what conditions people to believe, in my personal opinion, that all Amazon returns are free, because 95% of the time, this is the QR code that all Amazon customers through the UPS store are used to. Just this normal QR code. And when you read the instructions, it says right here, let me try to highlight it. It says right here that just show the return code below your mobile device, and an associate at the UPS store will scan your QR code and pack and ship your return for free. And that is true. All we do is we scan this QR code, and there's something called consolidated bins, and they're split up into 3 boxes, and some people have them in boxes that are called LEX2 or SDF9, but a majority of them are just green, blue, and red boxes. And what they are your items get bagged in clear plastic bags or not, depending on what they are in, and there's a little sticker that QR code prints that just says blue, green, or red with your name and address and the name and address it's going to, which is a warehouse usually in Kentucky or Indiana or somewhere in the States, that the item is bagged or not, and that sticker goes on your item. It gets consolidated into a bin with other people's items, and that bin gets shipped out at the end of the night, and you get a receipt, and usually you're refunded within 30 minutes to an hour, or maybe the next day, or a little longer sometimes. And you can't track it because, like I said, it's being consolidated, but it still is proof that you returned your item. And that's that. It's usually really easy and simple and no big deal. Now, this was the main QR code. Then these came along, the shipping labels. Now, a lot of people just would bring these in with their items and have no box. And unfortunately, with the shipping label, it does require you to package it up. Now, there may be some Amazon customers right now that go, no, it doesn't. No, it shouldn't. That's not true. And I understand that concern, and I understand what you're saying, but hear me out for just a second. The shipping label is not a consolidated return. It's an actual shipping label that's going to that warehouse, but it's actually a shipping label. It is trackable. And think about it like this. A shipping label can't just be stuck on an item and it be shipped out. It actually has to be packaged up in something and shipped out, because think of it like any other shipment you would order offline. It comes in a box or a bag. And especially when it's coming in, Amazon and UPS are 2 different companies. And I know some people will say, well, Amazon ships things just like they are. They just stick the label right to the item, and that is true sometimes, but that's Amazon, not UPS. That's Amazon's way of shipping sometimes. But you may say, well, it doesn't say that. It says that just bring it here. Now, when you do look at the instructions, it is very vague. It doesn't really actually say that requires you to pack and seal. It just says ensure that there are no other tracking labels attached to your package. Now that's the key right there, but it's still, that can mean anything. That can mean item, it can mean anything. We're not 100% sure here, but package really means a box. I'm just letting you know. But like I said, I will show you the proof in a second, but we're just going to start off with these vague instructions that really annoy me. I really think they should reword them, but I actually found out something, and I will show you in a second. But it says, ensure that there are no other tracking labels attached to your package, blah, blah, blah. If you're shipping non-hazardous things, remove anything, remove any hazardous marking or labels, affix the mailing label squarely on the address on the side of the parcel, covering any previous delivery address or barcodes overlapping the adjacent side. Take the package to the UPS store. So, it's just talking about packaging, but, that could be meaning anything. But what would they be meaning by package and ensuring there are no older shipping labels? They would mean the old package, the box, the packaging that it came in. So they are actually saying here that you are required to have it taped and ready to go. But I know it doesn't really say that. It just says ensure there are no old shipping labels. But it doesn't say anything here about really packaging it up. It just says ensure there are no old tracking labels attached to your package. Now realistically, what they're saying here is the box that it came in, make sure you cover up any old shipping labels and that the item is secure. So yeah, it is saying that you are required to package it up. But like I said, you may still be saying, well, it really doesn't say that. And I do accept your point, kind of, but it's still technically saying, very vaguely though, but it's saying it in a very long, dispersed, vague way that, yeah, it is, you're required to package it. But before you choose this option, in fact, before you choose it, I want to show you something. So when you choose the option for the shipping label, it would be under the UPS drop-off points. That would be the option. It says $0. That's why most people choose it. But it says actually right here, in fact, and this is what, broke the straw that broke the camel's back right here. It says right here, before you choose the option, please package and label your return and bring it to any UPS drop-off location of your choice. It's saying right here, please package your item up. Now, that right there is showing it is your responsibility to package it up. And UPS stores will not just give you free boxes if you don't have one. It doesn't work that way. You will have to pay for the packaging if you don't have it, because we're a retail outlet. We don't hand free packaging to Amazon customers. So, yeah, it actually does say under the shipping label option that you are required to package and label your return. It says it right here before you choose the option. And this is what's so important about reading your instructions. Now let's move on. Now, recently, there are these new QR codes that are looking like this. And they say, please have your boxes should be packed and sealed before dropping off at the UPS store location, or packaging charges may apply. And customers just refuse to read it and actually, admit that it does say that. I've had to literally get in arguments and screaming matches with Amazon customers over this one QR code. Now, this is very new, this QR code. In fact, it's, I think, just a year old. And this QR code generates a shipping label. It generates a shipping label. It isn't generating a green, blue, or red sticker for consolidation. This QR code generates a shipping label. Now, not that long ago, in fact, not that long ago at all, the QR code actually looked like this. It looked identical. And Amazon knew that that was a problem because it was identical looking to the one that said, of course, that we'll pack and ship it for free. So it was causing problems. So they changed the look of it to this. And lo and behold, if you read the instructions, it says right here, in fact, let me look here. It says, Boxes should be packed and sealed before dropping off at the UPS store location, or packaging charges may apply. It says right here on the second bullet point. Don't believe me? Here's a screenshot of that one QR code you saw. Right here, baby. Look. This is the proof. Right there. See that? Where it says, now it's a little cut off, but it says, to be packed and sealed before dropping off at the UPS store location, or packaging charges may apply. So yes, it does require you, once again, to box and package your item. It is so important that you read the instructions as an Amazon customer, because it does require packaging a lot now. Now, since this was causing so many problems, Amazon added a little touch to the QR code. Now the QR codes say this below. Here's a picture I took of a QR code. Looks normal. It's that QR code that requires no packaging. Now this is what they look like. Same layout, but look what it says below it. Customer packed. You being the customer, packed. Meaning they want you to pack it. And if you open the instructions, it says that very big thing again. Boxes should be packed and sealed before dropping off at the UPS store location. So Amazon customers, I hope we learned something today, that you are responsible for boxing and packaging your Amazon returns sometimes. And now I know what some Amazon customers will say. Some UPS stores just have no problem doing it for free. And that is true. Most UPS stores don't care, and, they don't mind. But we're all independently owned and operated, and you should respect the fact that your instructions actually do require you to do it. And whatever the UPS store says for that return, meaning that you have to tape and seal it up for especially these ones. I'm not saying the ones that are free. If it's the free return QR code and they say, oh no, you need to do it, then that's a problem, because they're required to do it for free. But, if just because a UPS store associate may have taped and sealed it for free one time before, they were doing it to be nice. That doesn't mean that's an every time thing. Now, I know some UPS stores will do it every single time because they just don't care and they want to get through the day. But just be aware that some UPS store franchises can't afford that because tape is expensive, boxes are expensive, and I think you have to respect the UPS store's decision when it comes to these return processes that require packaging. So yes, be thankful if the UPS store will be nice and do it for free. Do it for you for free. Sorry, I can't talk. But I'm sorry, but if they ask you to tape and seal it up for these QR codes, you have to do it. It's your responsibility. At the end of the day, regardless of what the UPS store may have done for you in the past with these, it's still your responsibility to tape and seal it up. You're an adult. You are an adult. It is your responsibility to tape and seal the item up before you come in. Either pay me to do it, or you do it, or leave. That simple. But I have so many disrespectful, entitled Amazon customers that think they can belittle UPS store workers over these little Amazon returns, when at the end of the day, you're not reading your instructions, and you're just being heartless and disrespectful and rude and entitled and just rotten to UPS store sales associates, when at the end of the day, it is your responsibility, when it's right in your face the whole time, to tape and seal your item. No, nothing else added to it. Read your instructions. Please read your instructions and respect what the instructions say, and stop taking it out on UPS store associates when it is your responsibility. That's all I have to say. Have a good day, and I hope if you are someone who does Amazon returns at the UPS store and you were being rude, to the UPS store associates over this, I hope this changed your view and made you understand that that is unacceptable behavior, and that you are aware that it is your responsibility to tape and seal your item up. Have a good day.